Callum, welcome to the club. Pleased to get it all sorted and be sat here at a Hull City player.
Thank you, yeah. Over the moon. I mean, I've been, obviously it's been in the pipeline for a few weeks now, and I've been waiting back at Shrewsbury for it to go through. So yeah, to get the call yesterday and to drive up and see the whole facility and everything that the club have got here is amazing, and that's what the sort of place that I want to come and I want to impress, and a nice facility at a big club.
There was a bit of talk about you throughout the summer. When did you become first aware of the interest?
Probably when I started back in pre-season. I've known Pat sort of mutually through him being at Wolves and me being at Shrewsbury, like playing against each other. And they got in contact and said they were interested in taking me. So obviously that was a big compliment to me, that obviously just coming down from the Prem, that a big club was interested. So yeah, that made me happy straight away.
You mentioned Pat there. Has he played a big role in this move?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, me and my agent have been speaking to him quite a lot over the pre-season, and the willingness that he showed to try and get me here is obviously a massive part of me wanting to come to the club, because to feel that you're valued and you're wanted by someone is a big attraction for me. You
were with Shrewsbury from a very young age. I assume they've played a massive part in your development.
Yeah, they've brought me up since the age of 9, so obviously it was sad for me to go, but at the same time I've got to a stage in my career where I wasn't progressing and I wasn't getting a chance there, so there's only so long you can stay at a club where you're not going to progress and you're not going to be given the opportunity to showcase your ability. So that's why I thought it was important to move on and move on to a place where they obviously are keen to get me in and keen to show me off.
Do you owe a lot of people there for the progression you've made to get you to
Yeah,
here?
Definitely from early days there. They've been massive, giving me chances when I was younger in the youth team and so on, and then obviously I got my debut 2 years ago. So yeah, there's a lot of people at the club that I've got a big thank you to say, and also that I'll always remember the club and what they've done for me, really.
What do you make of the goalkeeping department here? Obviously we've got two very experienced pros in Alan McGregor and David Marshall, and then also Will Mannion pushing them. What do you make of that?
No, you've got a very strong goalkeeping department. When I looked at it, I mean, obviously McGregor and Marshall, they're massive full internationals, so that was a big draw for me as well, to come here and get the opportunity to work with keepers of such high quality. And then obviously Will, I came up and did a few days training, and he was there, and I saw how good he is. Obviously he's still young and in the England setup, so yeah, it'll only bring me on training with people of this quality.
Was part of coming to the club the learning process of the likes of Marshall and McGregor and developing yourself?
Yeah, I think that working with players and keepers of that quality will only bring me on. I like to think I've learned a lot off all the keepers that I've worked with in the past, and hopefully I'll look forward to learning a lot of them as well.
You've built up plenty of experience in non-league as well through several loan spells. How's that developed you first as a player and also as a person?
Massively. I think obviously I was lucky enough to be in the first team set up at Shrewsbury since a young age, so I've been sort of thrown in the deep end with a man's game, and then to go out, like my first loan into non-league was when I was 17. That was massive for me, and it's just a whole new learning environment really as a footballer, especially as a goalkeeper, because you know that it's their sort of FA Cup final every week. After they finish their jobs on a Friday, they want to win on a Saturday, so it was a massive learning curve for me.
You represented England at several under-18, under-16 levels. You maybe looking to push yourself into that under-20, under-21 camp?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I've never took my eyes off that. I mean, I've got the taste of it when I was younger, working with some of the biggest keepers at the biggest clubs in the country, and obviously I want to get back to that sort of level and where I think I belong.
Finally, deal's done. Looking forward to pushing on now and getting involved?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, coming around and seeing the training ground yesterday just made me excited, and then to get it all sealed and done, that just put the cherry on top of the cake really, and yeah, I can't wait to kick on and get started.